Hello everyone and welcome to the debut episode of VGIW inside of WWE 2K26. Oh my goodness. It's been a long time coming. Oh, you've seen the likes of Shockwave Sports getting comfortable for the past month now. Inside of 2K26, well now it's our turn, we're here! Oh my goodness, and starting things off, we've got a former GHK World Champion, the Animal, Tom Grise, is here in our opening match. And let me tell you, there's some exciting action for you here tonight. We have been spending time getting stuff set up, we're still setting things up, but things are getting prepared, and let me tell you, maybe on April 1st, that's just unfortunate timing. Trust me, I actually did plan on doing an April Fool's episode, but I realized I didn't want to hold this up any longer. Coming down the ring now is the second generation wrestler, former Kitsune Kingdom World Champion, Dangerous Daniel Hagen, and look at that, behind him, his father, multi-time TTW World Champion, David Hagen. Oh, look at that. We're starting off with two world champions clashing. Well, two former world champions clashing in the middle of that ring with another former world champion watching on. That is one hell of a way to start things off here in the WWE 2K26 run of VGIW. Here we go. Oh man, the stare down right now. Here we go, the match begins. The two approaching each other. Maybe a test of metal. Oh, look at that. Sizing each other up here. Tom Grise wrestled in the latter days of TTW, which David Hagen, Daniel's father, made himself famous in. And this is a chance for Daniel Hagen to get a big W off of someone he would have watched back in the day, you know, fighting his father on TV. Oh, and look at this, immediately Daniel Hagen getting to work here. Oh, look at that! Oh, that's brutal! The Hagens, their way that they work, their brawling style, means that any match with them is likely to be, you know, something where you don't walk out the same. They will stretch you out. They will break you in ways you never would have expected. Daniel Hagen, the best striker in VGIW, has laid out so many people with those crippling shots to the dome. You got David Hagen, who's one of the best grapplers, in my opinion. And then, of course, you got Gertrude Hagen, who will stretch you out like nothing else. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. Oh, lariat. Starting to see some of those strikes from Daniel Hagen. Look at this. He starts to pick apart Tom Grise. Trying to get an early victory here. But keep in mind, Tom Grise is no slouch. A legend in, you know, who has done a surprising amount. He was part of what reshaped GHK in its early stages from just a B show to a show on equal footing with the likes of VGIW. Oh, and a schoolboy! A schoolboy! Oh my god. Oh, Tom Grise with a kick out. And you can see right now, Daniel Hagen remaining dominant in this. Tom Grise, his wits, his wits combined with that athletic ability has helped Tom Grise a lot in getting these big wins. But right now, Daniel Hagen just seems to be overwhelming. Oh, look at that. Nice work there with the headbutt. And now climbing to the top rope. Going for an axe handle, but no dice. Daniel was able to make the dodge. And now going for a dragon sleeper. Oh my god, you can see right now Daniel Hagen's wasting no time in trying to put it away. Tom Grise needs to find an opening and might have just found one with that rear clothesline. He's going for a pin. I don't know if that's... No, he's not going for a pin. I got to... Oh, here we go. Tom Grise Knows he has a chance here. Oh, look at that. Baited in Daniel Hagen. And with the springboard drop kick. Tom Grise, you know, he's found his opening. Now he just needs to keep playing smart like this, and he will have Daniel Hagen's number. Oh, look at that. There's the sling blade. And now bringing Daniel Hagen back up to his feet here. Irish whip against those ropes. Ducking under. And look at this. Oh, the reversal there from Hagen. Daniel Hagen now back in control. And that is... No. The choking STO. Oh, God. Going for the pin now. 1, 2. But Tom Grise ain't going to go down that easily. But Daniel Hagen has a few big moves up his sleeve that he can use. Oh, not sure what he went for there, but maybe trying something new. It didn't work out, however, and now Tom Grise gets to thoroughly punish him for the slip-up. Oh my God, did Tom Grise just use Daniel Hagen's big right hand, like right haymaker, against him? Oh my God, the technique was there. I've got to give Tom Grise that. The technique was there, but it's not just, you know, Daniel Hagen is a combination of technique and the kind of power you get from delivering that punch thousands of times over. Tom Grise can't properly emulate that, but look at him go, getting back into the driver's seat here. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Unfortunately, this driver's seat has no seat belts. And you can see there, Daniel Hagen working over Tom Grise. Now, we just came off a VGIW finale for 8.5 hours of incredible wrestling action. And let me tell you, oh my God, was that a right to the eyes? Titles have changed hands. We've seen wrestlers return. We hope to go more into that as we are now on the road to Hall of Glory at the end of the month. The biggest annual event of the year. We're not wasting any time. We are getting straight into some of the crazy actions here on the VGIW channel. Going for a crossbody here. 1, 2, 3, and Daniel didn't even need to use his finishers to finish that match off. That is scary stuff right there. Daniel Hagen with the win, and honestly, absolutely dominated poor Tom Grise there. That is a surprise. Tom Grise, he has been one of the top wrestlers for GHK, and likely will go back to wrestling at GHK. You know, we wanted to make this a special episode, so, you know, to start things off. So we've got wrestlers from all across the VGIW channel here today. But my word, Tom Grise, try as he might, and he did get a few moments in there, could not deal with the overwhelming offense of dangerous Daniel Hagen. Daniel Hagen, one of the OGs of the VGIW channel, has come such a ways since those humble beginnings. He is so scary in that ring. Be wary. When you watch Daniel Hagen in the ring, they can get a lot more grisly than that. Alright, it's time for our next match now, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for tag team action as the Monroe Dynasty takes on the Matriarchy. Do you like the little marquee we got there? It showcases what match is coming up. I don't know, I just thought it'd be a nice little touch. Oh, and there they are. Amber Monroe, Helen Monroe, 5-time United Team Champions. The leading tag team for the women's division. One of the biggest tag teams on the VGIW channel, in fact. Amber and Helen Monroe, these two sisters have been dominating the scene for years at this point. Other teams have come to step up the plate to them, but, you know, while some teams will have rises and falls, I don't think we've had a drought period from these two just yet. I mean, part of the Monroe family legacy, third generation wrestlers, You know, their father, Boris Monroe, an MMA athlete who got into wrestling, trainer at the training center, been dominating in singles competition. You've got Miss Joyce Monroe, who is a 14-time world champion, the grandmother to Amber and Helen. And of course, currently Helen dating one of the other trainers at the training center, Mark. Anyway, now coming down to the ring. And my, oh my. I've got some big announcements for you here. Bessie Constantine will be headed to GHK. Now, you may be wondering, GHK? There's not even a women's division over there. Well, I have an announcement from Curtis Burton, the leader of GHK. The GHK titles are now intergender. Bessie Constantine could become the next Constantine member to be a world champion. As for Gertrude Hagen, she has suddenly cornered the market on women's world titles outside of GHK. You know, the VGIW Women's World Champion and fighting for the Kitsune Kingdom Women's World title. My word, Gertrude Hagen has suddenly, dominated proceedings here in terms of women's wrestling. And now look at this, Amber and Bessie here starting things off, feeling each other out here. There's the tag, and you can already see there. Oh! Might be the last time for a little bit that the matriarchy team up together. As, of course, Gertrude's going to be dividing her attention between VGW and Kitsune Kingdom, whilst Bessie is going to be dedicating her time to GHK. And there you see then, Irish whip into the corner. Oh, no luck there. Amber Monroe is not going to make this easy. Keep in mind, Gertrude and Bessie are two great singles wrestlers, but tag team wrestling is a lot more than just being a great wrestler on your own. It's about the synchronicity between you and your tag team partner. And to put it simply, Amber and Helen Monroe are on a whole other level. If this was, say, Amber Monroe versus Gertrude Hagen, or Helen Monroe versus Bessie Constantine, maybe I'd be whistling a different tune, but that is the great equalizer here. Gertrude Hagen and Bessie could still win because they are, of their own, great wrestlers. They got, you got two amazing singles competitors. One of them is on the top of the totem pole, but you're also against one of the greatest tag teams of all time, and that's what makes this match so interesting to me. Anyway, look at this. Another double team maneuver going up, and trying to take the chops out of the equation here. Take out slams as well. Oh, Gertrude once again. And it looks like we're getting a lot of showcases of tag team offense from both teams right now. Oh my god! Any higher and Amber could have touched the lights up in the rafters. And you can see there the beatdown continuing. Bringing Amber Monroe back to her feet now. Irish whip, reversal into the corner. Oh, nice shot there from Amber, but Bessie returning fire. Oh! There's the tag. And now, again, another double team maneuver. Great work right here. It's great to see the teams more willing to work together. We didn't see as much of that in the 2K24 run. And that tells me that the tag team scene is going to end up being much more lively in 2K26. The VGIW tag team titles and the VGIW United team titles have got pretty strong lineages. Oh, there's the kick out there. Has been defended in some extremely incredible, intense matches. Oh, look at this now, Gertrude. Oh my god, look at this. Oh, there's a reason Gertrude is right now seeing herself at the top of the pile in terms of women's wrestling. Part of, you got two, wrestlers from wrestling families here. Like I said, Gertrude, a second-generation wrestler. Her father, David Hagen. Her brother, Daniel Hagen. And then, of course, you got Amber and Helen Monroe, third-generation wrestlers. Bessie, in fact, is a second-generation wrestler. Her father, or adoptive father, is Hubert Constantine. You've got some family lineages in this match. People raised in the business. Oh, Bessie changing course here. Oh, that's humiliating. That's humiliating. Oh, look at that. Try to level Bessie, and Bessie is like, not a chance. But look at that. Amber may not have been able to take Bessie out with a strike, but Amber is pretty damn strong. She's not going to be taken out that easily by Bessie Constantine. And you can see there, Bessie's, getting back up as Amber prepares herself here. There's some nice strikes, but they're pushing away. And oh, the lariat! There's a tag now to Gertrude. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness, in comes Helen Monroe. And Gertrude was too busy showboating. I can imagine, though, being in Gertrude's position, it probably does give your ego a massive sense of inflation. I mean, again, imagine being in the world title scene for 2 different world titles. Still, though, that looks like that might have cost her dearly. Look at that! Amber and Helen Monroe, oh, that's just insulting. Amber and Helen Monroe really are seeming to be kicking things into second gear now. And now, oh, that German suplex. Well, Gertrude making it clear that's not how this works in her house. Well, here comes Bessie once again now. Like a vulture to pick on the remains. Going for a camel clutch here. And the ref not noticed. Oh, doesn't matter. I was going to say, got to call the rope break, but Amber Monroe managing to escape either way. Oh, here we go. Oh my god, that choke slam backbreaker. But look at that. Helen Monroe making it clear this match is far from over. And Amber, with the chance to recover, comes in with a clothesline. And again, look at that. Oh my god, that's insulting. The Monroes are definitely cocky in their own regard. Again, though, I think that there's a certain level of cockiness that some wrestlers get once they hit that level of success, and how justified it is up for debate. On one hand, it's never a good look when you start getting cocky. On the other hand, when you're at the top level, undeniably at the top level, it's hard to not at least start to think more highly of yourself. And now Gertrude Hagen brought back up to her feet here. Thrown into the corner. Here we go. What do the Monroes have in plan this time? Oh, look at that. Suspending Gertrude up. Right across the back. You got to wonder what else the Monroes are going to do across the 2K26 run. They are, the kind of tag team maneuvers they could end up doing is honestly going to be very interesting. You got the technical skills of Helen Monroe. You got the power of Amber Monroe. There's so many ways it could go. Oh, look at this. Hitting Gertrude with the Hagen DDT. That is insulting right there. Imagine hitting Gertrude with your own father's finishing move. You can tell that Gertrude more aghast than anything else. She's like, hang about, did that happen? And now Gertrude brought back to her feet here. Oh, right hand there. And now going for snake eyes. Oh, busted open. I'm so glad that they've added the ability for the women to bleed in wrestling matches. Like, that was such a strange omission for the longest time. Oh, there we go. Like, it sounds weird to say. Oh my god, look at Amber Monroe. Holy cow. Going for the pin now. 1, 2. But there's the kick out. It sounds like a weird thing to say, right? Like, I totally get that. But, like, if you're going to give all these options, for the men to be able to have these hardcore matches where they bleed and you get to recreate these crazy matches like, oh, I'm going to have Cactus Jack and New Jack, fighting over who's the best Jack as they bleed everywhere. But then you have the women and you're like, oh yeah, you can have light tubes, but you don't bleed. It's such a weird dissonance, and I'm glad that they are making steps to, work, to cut that, because that was ridiculous. Anyway, Bessie Constantine now. Irish whip. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at the height on that falling drop kick. And it seems right now the Monroes have been steadily gaining more and more control as the match goes on, but you can see there Bessie Constantine hoping to to bring things back in the matriarchy's favor, but it's not looking good. Going for that leg now. Oh, nice work there. Kick to the leg. Irish whip into the corner now. And maybe another double team maneuver, but Bessie blocks it. And going for the schoolboy. 1. No, not even a 1 count. Oh, God, that punch. Helen's out on her feet now. Oh my goodness. Absolutely leveling Helen. She doesn't know where she is right now. And Bessie taking full advantage of that, because that really is going to swing the momentum of the match. Irish whip into the corner now. Oh, staring down. Oh, and there we see Helen Monroe. Look at that, the Koji clutch. Oh, Bessie though, with the elbow to the side of the head. Oh, wow, that was quickly escaped. And now, not even a double team here. Oh, Helen slipping away. Going for the Irish whip now. Reversed into the corner. Set. Oh, Bessie now going to try and put Helen away. Look at that. Single-handedly dismantling. Oh, right in the face. Oh, Bessie can't be happy about that one. That one looked brutal. And now, tagging in Gertrude once again. Helen Monroe. We're not seeing much from her at this point. You've got to wonder if Helen has anything left to give, or if it was firmly beaten out of her. Oh, God, across the back there. And now Helen trying to fight back. Throwing into the corner, but look at how slow she's moving. Oh, nice stiff kick there. And nice work. Look at this. 2 moonsaults. Oh my God, no, wait a minute. Helen Monroe, with whatever energy she's got left, there's no way. Helen Monroe with a crossroads. Oh my God. You can see there, Helen Monroe trying to give whatever energy she's got left. Went for a finishing move. Unfortunately, it's still not enough to stop the matriarchy. And now, oh, more strikes, more jabs. Oh, nice takedown there. And Helen Monroe, I think, realizes there's not much more she can do. So goes for the tag to Amber. Helen went through a major beating. That is smart to bow out while, to give your team a chance to bounce back. And look at that dodge. Oh my God. Incredible stuff here. And now, oh, double team maneuver. Going for a double shoulder back toss. Excellent stuff here. Helen Monroe. Oh my goodness. I'm shocked she's wanting to keep going after everything she got put through earlier. But, kudos to her for continuing to fight. The Monroes have always been incredible fighters. Oh! Probably the most decorated family in professional wrestling. Oh! Look at that! Quick thinking, but unfortunately that did give the distraction for Gertrude. No! No! Never mind! Irish whip into the corner. I was so certain that, the matriarchy had found a workaround here. Oh, off against the ropes. Oh my God, Amber likes kicking people in the face today. Oh, here we go. Lifting up Gertrude Hagen. Oh my god, don't do this. Oh, go for Snake Eyes. There we go. Tagging in Helen Monroe now. And now Irish Whip into the corner. Double team maneuver once again. Snapmare. Oh, look at that. Incredible work there. Gertrude's back up for more. Gertrude trying to get a second win. Going for the Hagen DDT. But Amber Monroe. Look at this. Oh, the knockout shot. Shades of her father, Boris Monroe. And Gertrude. Gotta be seeing stars right now. Oh my god. As if it couldn't get worse for Gertrude here. Wow. This is such an emphatic display right here. From the Monroes. Bessie's not even going to get involved now. I mean, she realizes it's over. The Monroe Dynasty with the win. Absolutely incredible. That was unreal. The display between these two teams. But the Monroe Dynasty showcasing that while Gertrude may be at the top of the food chain right now in singles competition, while Bessie may go on to dominate in GHK, that in tag team action, these two sisters are unparalleled. The Monroe Dynasty continues. The legacy of the Monroe family is living strong through its third generation. And I'm sure that 2K26 is not exactly going to be a lull in their momentum. One of the greatest tag teams in VGIW history. Alright, now we're moving on to the next match, and we have got some more exciting women's action for you now as Ellis Savage takes on Hope Halliwell. And we got two wrestlers, never held the world title, but two wrestlers who have been around since the beginning and have been party to some big moments. Ellis Savage, of course, as I've mentioned before, is part of Team Virtual Shock. A little bit of backstory, a little bit of history. Back in the day, before we had different shows on the VGIW channel, you know, Monday Night Law, GHK, you know, Kitsune Kingdom, we had VGIW, and VGIW got split between different brands. Mountaintop, Genesis, and for the women, Virtual Shock. Virtual Shock went on to be the breeding ground for the women's division, to sprout into something that would go on to influence other E-Feds like ORCW, Shockwave Sports, and possibly others, which is something that to this day I will forever be proud of. And eventually, though, the brand split ended and everything returned back to being VGIW. But a randomized tag team tournament was held, and Ellis Savage and Donna Schmidt ended up winning. Afterwards, they would go on to name themselves Team Virtual Shock, as they would revive the brand, not as a separate show, but as an annual women's-only pay-per-view. So, Virtual Shock, something that helped to make the women's roster as big and flourished as it is nowadays, you know, is something that can still live on to showcase the women's wrestlers of the VGIW channel. It's typically held towards the end of the year, and let me tell you, it's always exciting, usually around November time. Alright, here we go. Here comes her opponent, Hope Halliwell. Hope Halliwell, someone who has taken on, who has gotten some big wins over some big opponents. It's because Hope Halliwell is unlike any wrestler that I've personally ever seen. Now, I say that a lot of the time, I will admit that. A lot of the wrestlers in VGW are quite unique from each other. Hope Halliwell's is still one that I don't think we've ever seen replicated. Hope Halliwell is a glass cannon. She, if you hit her, hard, she's going to break. She's not going, she won't last long when hit with a bunch of moves. However, good luck trying to hit her. She's incredibly nimble. She dodges offense with the greatest of ease. And, her kicks are brutal. And the crowd are excited for this one. Ellis, Hope. You've got two great performers here. Oh, it looks like Ellis actually getting a good start here in the early stages. Whoa, what a Russian leg sweep there. Oh my goodness. Stomping and kicking away here. Oh, this is not looking good for Hope. This is the exact inverse of what Hope would want. Now, normally Hope is good at dodging and blocking and reversing to avoid taking that damage. But right now, it has been caught perfectly by Ellis Savage. Oh my goodness! In fact, right now, Ellis seems to fully have Hope Halliwell's number. Oh my god! Ellis Savage seems to be locked in at the moment. Well, there's a quick and quite abrupt kick out there from Hope Halliwell. Oh, go for Dragon Sleeper now. Referee's got to keep an eye on this. You can see Hope there quickly trying to make an escape. And there we see Hope Halliwell hopefully making an opening for herself here, because right now things are not looking good for her. Pacing around now. Off against the ropes. Oh, but Ellis with the dodge. Hope's back up for more now. And going for that jawbreaker. And, oh, here we go now. Going for the legs. Gonna drive down with that foot DDT. Ellis Savage now rolling to the outside to try and recover, but, oh, Hope wasting no time. Crowd watching here. They're getting a up-close look at these two women. And it looks like Hope finally starting to come into her groove here. Oh, wow. Not what we normally expect from Hope Halliwell. Oh, that's more like it. And now, oh, here we go. Throwing Ellis Savage back into the ring. Oh, Hope Halliwell psyching herself up here. She's flying. Oh, no. Oh my god, she caught me and Ellis out there. Oh. Those brutal kicks there. And now, right across the side of the head, and down goes Ellis Savage. But Hope's not finished with Ellis yet. Wants to make sure that this is well and truly over. Here we go. Hope Halliwell looking for her finisher. Rushing over. Look at that. Ellis Savage with the dodge though. Oh my god. Crossroads. Oh my god, imagine using the Crossroads like a setup. That's incredible. Oh, Irish Whip there. Oh my god, Hope Halliwell. Incredible. And now Hope looking to try and go for another big move to put Ellis away, perhaps. Oh, nice stuff there. Climbing to the top rope now. Hope Halliwell flying with a splash, but caught by Ellis Savage. Pulling the knees up there. Irish Whip into the ropes. And, oh my god, pop up Styles Clash. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. That was one hell of a surprise right there. My god. Ellis Savage pulling out both Crossroads and a pop-up Styles Clash. I think she was trying to pop the crowd there. My word. Look at that. Oh, I could see what Hope was going for. She was going to go for that. If she can't go for the Shining Wizard, she'll typically try to go for a kick to the back of the head. That does a similar amount of damage. Unfortunately, Ellis completely got out of the way in a way that Hope couldn't recover from. Look at that. Incredible. The Styles Clash is still one of the most powerful finishing moves in professional wrestling. You can see that Hope nearly was able to keep going, though. That's crazy to think. Well, Ellis Savage, though, with the win here in this one. All right, now it's time for some luchador action here. Oh, Winter Tiger, already waiting by ringside, is going to be taking on one of VGIW's OGs, the Golden Phoenix. In the 2K24 run, we got to learn a lot more about the Golden Phoenix's backstory. Getting into wrestling as a teenager in the dying days of Terrific Texas Wrestling in like 2005. Golden Phoenix now only in his like mid-30s. Crazy to think about. Golden Phoenix already has spent so much time in the wrestling business, and yet still, if we go by the average retirement age of like somewhere in the 50s, still got a lot more that he can give. Golden Phoenix, in my opinion, is one of my, has always been a fan favorite of mine. Always had some incredible matches in singles and tag team competition, and taking on a newcomer to the ring in the Winter Tiger. The Winter Tiger actually personally requested this match, wanted to fight the Golden Phoenix. Oh my god, look at that! Oh no, not able to follow through. You know, the Golden Phoenix back in the day, when he was just a rookie, was protected by the likes of another luchador known as the Grand Eagle. And now, you know, he's always made it clear that he hopes to help nurture the next generation, to help nurture new luchadors. So I imagine he was honored to be the debut match for the Winter Tiger. And right now, you can see that right now these two are feeling each other out in the early stages of this match. For Golden Phoenix, this is a brand new opponent. For Winter Tiger, this is a brand new thing entirely. And you can see there the experience difference between these two. I don't think Winter Tiger truly appreciates the situation they're in at the moment. Oh, look at this here. Into the corner. And Golden Phoenix is going to try and essentially give them some lessons on the fly here. Off against the ropes here. Look at that. Wow! Wheelbarrow Bulldog. And now telling Winter Tiger to get up, keep fighting. Bringing Winter Tiger back up again and going for the snake eyes. You can see there, anytime that Golden Phoenix thinks about getting more aggressive, it seems to restrain himself because, again, he's finding, this is Winter Tiger's debut match. I don't think Golden Phoenix wants to go too far in this, because the chances of him winning, I mean, obviously people can still win in their debut match. Oh, look at that! No, fell short, and that's giving Winter Tiger a chance. But Winter Tiger going for the pin here. Of course, a quick kick out. People can win in their debut matches. Some people, like Dan Decker, would go on to and Aku Suzuki would go on to great success in the early stages of their career. But you don't want to be like Harriet was and see a rookie and think, oh, perfect, someone I can beat up on, and they can't fight back. Oh, there's the super kick. Great nuts, nice work there. Oh, and trying to go for a moonsault, but Golden Phoenix able to dodge out of the way. Oh! Surprising catch there, and going for the backbreaker. Did not see that coming. And look at this, you can see right now the Winter Tiger, they are going for some big strikes here. Nice takedown. And the crowd, starting to heat up for this one. Irish whip into the corner. And, scoop slam. My God. And look at this. Winter Tiger sucking himself back up here for this one. And now they're taking Golden Phoenix into the corner. But Golden Phoenix firing back. Oh, and a roll-up. One. Oh, nice reversal. Look at that. Pushing away into a schoolboy. One. Oh, my God. Some interesting exchanges in this one. Irish whip into the corner now. This will be our main event of the evening. We hope you've been enjoying the action. Trust me, there's plenty more incredible 2K26 content to come. There are no breaks on this train. Oh, look at Winter Tiger! Oh my god! And now climbing up to the top rope, trying to put this away. Can they do it? Is this the end? 1, 2, no! The Golden Phoenix with the kick out. Oh, the crowd. They are loving this. And you can see there, Winter Tiger, they are still confident. And now, oh, look at that, sliding under the feet. Oh! Golden Phoenix not going to get caught out that easily. Things are really starting to heat up now between these two. Look at this. Boom! With a scoop slam. And now, Winter Tiger up to their feet. Oh my word! And now, oh, locking up here. And now, pulling up the Winter Tiger here. What's the plan here? Powerbomb in the center of the ring. Here we go. Hurricane Rana. Wait a minute, Winter Tiger turning into an alley-up facebuster. And now, springboard moonsault. 1. Only a 1 count. Oh my goodness. It's going to take more than that to put away the Golden Phoenix. The Golden Phoenix, the Phoenix is a pretty good moniker for them because they have shown many times, he's shown many times that he can bounce back from anything. Oh, here we go now. Oh, no, a dodge there. The Tiger pounces and misses its prey. Oh, nice strike there. And now up against the ropes. And look at that, pressing down on the ropes. Oh, here we go. In the corner now. Oh, here we go. Pressing up against the corner. And the Winter Tiger with a few choice strikes across the back. The Golden Phoenix now going to return fire here. But wait a minute. Look at this. The Winter Tiger psyching themselves up here. Oh, and dropping the Golden Phoenix there. 1, 2. And there's the kick out. But this match is getting damn close now. And the Winter Tiger. Oh, no. No. Trying to go for their finisher again, but it's reversed. Crucifix. The Golden Phoenix. Back once again. Oh, you got to give the Winter Tiger something for that cut for trying to mount a comeback here. But nobody does it like the Golden Phoenix. Oh, and again, go for another powerbomb here. Oh my goodness. The crowd loving the tenacity of the rookie here. Oh my god, the arc on that German suplex. Golden Phoenix now climbing up to the top here. And going for a missile dropkick, but Winter Tiger barely able to dodge. So Golden Phoenix going to try something else here. Winter Tiger there with the reversal, but no. Tried to go for something, and Golden Phoenix was like, no you don't. Not happening. And there we go. And I think I know what the Golden Phoenix might be looking for here. No, wait, I was thinking he's going for the Phoenix Splash. I don't think we've seen this move in a while. Oh, he's going for the missile dropkick. Okay, I thought he was going for the Golden DDT. Oh, Winter Tiger. Oh. Look at this. Snake Eyes again. And now, a springboard Phoenix Splash. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, that was a difficult one for the Golden Phoenix. The Winter Tiger, for the debut match, not bad at all. Look at that, put up a fight against the Golden Phoenix. That shorter stature might have made things more difficult as well for the Golden Phoenix to work around. But look at that. Look at that. Incredible agility there. That comeback was impressive. It allowed a lovely suplex, but it's just wasn't enough in the end. And Golden Phoenix managing to maintain some level of dominance throughout the match, hitting that springboard Phoenix splash to finish things off. Big win right there from the Golden Phoenix, but undoubtedly a lot of respect to the Winter Tiger. Gotta wonder how Winter Tiger's going to develop over the course of the next 2 years in our 2K26 run. Remember, we're not switching games until 2K28, though you may see some 2K27 bits here and there. Alright, it's time for our main event! Oh, been waiting for this one, and I think this is a wrestler a lot of people who have been subscribed to the VGIW channel have been waiting for. Here we are. Here comes the leader of Storm System Worldwide, Aaron Storm. By his side is Bruce Cannon Stubbs. And as much as I hate to say it, you got two former world champions here. Aaron Storm, a former VGIW Men's World Champion. Bruce Cannon Stubbs, a former GHK World Champion. Both of them, you know, Bruce Cannon Stubbs was at one point the protege of Aaron Storm. Since then, obviously, graduated into being the leader of the GHK division of Storm System Worldwide. You know, typically, you know, keeping an eye on the likes of Rebellion and Nuke and Dennis Rogue. You know, some absolutely devastating wrestlers. Meanwhile, Aaron Storm, of course, in the main branch, has the likes of Thomas Swole and the Crusher. Alright, well, Aaron Storm going to be wrestling in our main event against a old and hardy opponent. Here comes one of the most durable wrestlers I've ever seen. Donovan Hazard. Donovan Hazard. You know, I was talking about how, you know, Bruce has been GHK champion, Aaron's been VGIW Men's World Champion. Donovan, he's been both. And it's because this man does not know how to die. Donovan Hazard, he has taken some of the biggest beatings I've ever seen. He's had wrestlers try to end his career. But look who's still walking, look who's still standing, and look who's ready to main event. Donovan Hazard, he has been, you know, he's a veteran. He has been touring the globe, and he is, you know, he's damn near unstoppable. No matter how many times people have tried to kill him, kill his momentum, he just keeps coming back for more. And there's a coolness right now from Donovan Hazard. You wouldn't think that he's getting in the ring with Aaron Storm. You know, there's a level, you know, it's almost like he's like, nah, been here, done that. I wonder if that's going to bite him in the backside, though. Well, here we go. The match, our main event, is about to begin. And here we go. Aaron Storm, Donovan Hazard. Locking it up in the middle of the ring to start things off. Oh, my goodness. You got two brutes, two powerhouses in this ring. And you can see right now that neither is going to take it easy on the other. Good Lord. And now look at that, going for that armbar. In the early stages right now, dominating Aaron Storm. But Aaron, his ego's not going to take that lightly. Oh, big strike. But Donovan saying, you want to try that again? And look at that. Oh, Aaron fighting back now. But Donovan, oh my God, right now. Donovan seemingly unapproachable. Bruce is familiar what it's like to fight Donovan Hazard. Donovan had one of the greatest Regal Rampage runs of all time, just for a fun fact. You know, one of the top 5 longest times in a Regal Rampage match. Regal Rampage, for this record, by the way, is the Royal Rumble. And the most eliminations. Oh my word! All in a single performance. Oh my goodness. Still in control here. Donovan Hazard right now is dominating proceedings. There's the... Oh, Aaron kicking out at 2 there. I was going to say, there's no chance Aaron's going to give up that easily. Oh, my God, choking Donovan Hazard there. And yanking on the throat. And you can see there, Donovan, that took him out of it. And that might be the difference maker. Oh, no. Good Lord. What is it going to take here? I don't think I've ever seen Aaron Storm in a position like this before. Oh, Donovan really going to town on Aaron right now. And now, gonna drive down the leg. And you can see there right now, Brutus is unsure what to do here. Aaron right now being picked apart in the early stages of this match by Donovan Hazard. Bringing him back to his feet. Donovan there being caught with a strike to the midsection. Aaron now coming in from behind. Right across the chest. And now going for a splash, but Donovan Hazard with the dodge. And this fight is going to be full of close calls like that. Oh, nice elbow strike there from Aaron Storm. Might be the equalizer, but Donovan's back up for more. Good Lord. This is what's always made Donovan Hazard so fascinating to watch in matches like this. Wait, is that a steel chair? That is against the rules. The ref's got to get rid of that. Aaron Storm loves to inflict punishment. Donovan, meanwhile, can take punishment and keep on going. You can see there, Aaron Storm making the wise dodge, and now power slam! And Aaron definitely thought there was going to be a chair there when he drove there. But nonetheless, still a brutal power slam. Bringing Donovan back to his feet here and going for a tornado punch. Donovan there, bouncing back. Did Bruce just try and grab a hold of Donovan? The ref's got to try and keep a leash on Bruce here to try and keep control of this match. Storm System Worldwide doing what they usually do. They're going to try and use the numbers game. They're going to try and bend or even outright break the rules. Nice kick out there by Donovan Hazard. In order to gain an unfair advantage. Nice dodge again. Oh, here we go. Look at this, Donovan Hazard. What a spine buster. Meanwhile, Bruce just exposed the turnbuckle. 1. Only a 1 count. The referee now, once they pay attention to that, they're going to have to try and deal with the exposed turnbuckle. Oh, look at that. Nice work there by Aaron Storm. Now, climbing to the top rope here. Big body splash to Donovan Hazard. And now the ref's back is turned. Gotta be wary here. No, the alley-oop face buster! And again, I think was hoping he could do it to the exposed turnbuckle, much like he did to Blue Thunder back in the day. 1, 2. You can see the ways that Aaron Storm was hoping to exploit the cheating of Bruce Stubbs by exposing metal. First it was the steel chair, and then it was exposed turnbuckle, and Aaron Storm was only just barely off, or I guess more, to put it more accurately, the ref was just on the ball a lot more than Aaron was hoping for, and it's led to him not being able to cheat as well as he would have liked. It's not as if Aaron Storm needs to cheat to win, it's just Aaron Storm will cheat to win if he can. Oh, look at this now. Go for Snake Eyes. And now going for the pin here. 1, 2. Donovan with the kick out again. You can see the real difference in the durability of the bodies here. Aaron Storm looks like Donovan Hazard. Light markings, despite everything Aaron's done. Aaron, meanwhile, you can really see the damage starting to build on the body. With those bruises and welts forming on the skin. Aaron Storm now rushing over, but Donovan with the block there. And now lifting up Aaron Storm once again. Taking him over to the ropes for Snake Eyes. Oh, now beating away at Aaron Storm. Big elbow strikes. Continuing to wail away. And now going for that arm. Oh, man. Wrenching the arm there. Bringing Aaron Storm back to his feet once again. Super kick. And Aaron's busted open. Oh, and Donovan. Looks like he had a brief word with Bruce, but not going to fall for the distraction. Maybe that extra second was all Aaron needed. Aaron now being brought back to his feet by Donovan Hazard to finish this off once and for all with a Gamma Spike, but Donovan didn't see that coming. And Aaron Storm now has an opening. Donovan's back up for more. Aaron now grabbing a hold here, going for a suplex. Donovan, though, slipping away. And now, Irish whip into the corner. Oh, against the ropes. Power slam. Aaron's trying to get out of here. He doesn't want any more of Donovan Hazard. Oh, my God. The right hand. And Aaron's going nowhere. Donovan's got him for 10 minutes of playtime. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Oh my God. And now going not in the ropes. Surely not. No. Aaron, don't do this. Oh my God. Into the ropes. 1, 2, 3! Aaron Storm wins the first 2K26 main event for VGIW. What a result there. Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, thank you so much for watching the debut episode of VGIW in WWE 2K26. Please be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the VGIW channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell. There are several videos every single week. Trust me, in the month of March, there was more days in the month where we had a video coming out than days when there were no videos coming out. So trust me, tons of content coming out, and we hope you enjoyed. Please leave a comment on the video as well, and share this video with your friends to get more eyes on the VGIW channel.